right, here we go. Looks like Christina's going to win the lag. Christina Tkach and Manny Chow. If you're not familiar with Manny Chow, Manny's originally, I don't know originally. I know he's Peruvian, right? From Peru? Is that right, Jason? Maybe? He doesn't know. I think Manny is from Peru, but he was in Houston for a very, very long time, and he's just recently moved up this area. Great player. I've run into him at countless tournaments, and he's always cashing in, always. And then on the other side, you got the beautiful and very deadly with a pool stick in her hand, Christina Tkach. And Jason's extremely familiar with Christina, how she plays. So you'll get to hear all about that.
Yeah, I mean, this match for me is all about how well can Christina break the balls. Definitely one of the only weaknesses in her game, just due to her stature.
You see that a lot with the smaller players, the females. Just hard to get that extra oomph in there.
Well, I mean, not just female. There's just a lot of players that.
Yeah, no, smaller players and or females. Sorry.
So we'll see. We'll see if Manny can outbreak her. Get a nice opportunity here in rack one.
He got a little skid there.
He did not play that very well.
Yeah, the cue ball or the one ball skid a little bit on him. I think it got off angle because of it.
So a fortunate break there for Christina. And he's not going to like this either.
Not at all.
Got a double kiss there.
Manny's one of those players that always looks so serious, and he's really a super nice guy. But, man, when you run into him on the pool table, he is all business.
Yeah, plays all games well.
Saw him play one pocket in Kansas City a couple months ago, and he put up a good fight going up against monsters like Robert Frost and Tony Chohan.
See if Christina can navigate all this traffic here. Cut the one in the side and get back down for the deuce. She doesn't want to run into this 7 again. If she hit it full, it does.
She came out okay.
Yeah, she's perfect.
Play a little inside here.
If she would have hit the right side of that, she could have gotten snookered by the 10.
Yeah,
so
big trouble if that would have happened.
She always knew that there was some risk there, going up and down into traffic like that.
You just play this with inside to try and leave a little angle on the 3?
Yeah. May go ahead and see her use 2 cushions here. Not sure, just depending upon how she likes it, but definitely wants to maintain an angle so she can get back out for the 4 without having to power up. Christina very good after the break. She decided to go that way to guarantee that she has that angle. And this shot right here is a drill that a lot of the European players, definitely Federer and Christina, do frequently. Being able to navigate the cue ball off the rail in these situations. I think we're going to see her maybe roll the ball here. Pocket displays so much bigger if you do. She did the only thing you didn't want to do there was overcut it. If you undercut it a little bit, it would have gone. But she overcut that ball. So we'll see if Manny has the ability to take advantage of his second opportunity this rack.
It's something I always find fascinating, especially with the really, really good players who tend to go deep in every tournament that they play in. I always look at their shoes.
You don't want to tie up the 6. Look at their shoes. You're one weird dude, I got to tell you.
Nah, man. Look,
checking out dudes' shoes.
Or females.
Well, I mean, listen, all pool player, every single person that pretends or is or wants anything to do with pool, they always have new kicks on. It's just like a pool thing.
Well, and you got to have comfortable shoes, too, because you're on your feet all the time.
Well, you got to have comfortable shoes, but they got to match your outfit and all that, you know.
I don't do all that.
Well, I said pool players.
Oh, okay. Is that why you're wearing the
That's why I'm not a pool player.
What are those? Are those New Balances?
No. So here we go, Manny Chow. Got a little funny here. Manny's got the Richie Riches on, though.
Christina's wearing Yeezys over there.
Knockoff Yeezys. straight out of China. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Might have got into this a little bit too much.
Uh-oh.
Let's take a peek at the overhead and see if Manny. I think he can still make the ball.
If he can see all of it, he'll be good.
He's got a knee brace on.
Oh, and he speared that one in.
They said Manny moved out here to be an Uber driver.
That's a good cover-up story.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie. He looks like a lot of Uber drivers I've had.
Hey, those Uber drivers.
He just kind of strikes me as an Uber driver. When
Those
I said
Uber
that, I was like,
drivers.
yeah, I can see it.
Those Uber drivers do make good money if you do it right.
I think that's why they said he moved here was, you know, Uber was more in demand. Uber, Lyft, or he's driving. You think about it, it's a perfect occupation for
A pool player,
you know, a low-level pro or a shortstop. It's a perfect, you know, like you can turn
Pick
on
your
the
own
clock, you can pick
schedule.
your own schedule.
Yeah.
You can drive during the day, hustle at night.
Well, that's why I did DoorDash for so long. I still do a little bit of DoorDash here and there. And it's something you can do in any city. You don't have to be stationed anywhere. Any city I go to, I can go do deliveries if I want to. So
It's a perfect occupation for a pool player, somebody traveling, or somebody that needs to have a flexible schedule.
and if you lose all your money, you can work for 8 or 9 hours and get 100 back and come gamble it away again.
There you go. The vicious cycle.
Yeah.
Big shout out to our sponsors, Aramith Mucci, Simona's Cloth, Action Palace,
Team High Risk.
24/7,
Yeah. Jason Romero.
First Break Sports Bar, High Society. Special thank you to Q-Tech and AMQs,
Absolutely.
our premier sponsors here, along with Anthony Long at First Break Sports Bar, adding the money.
And thank you, Jason, for donating your time. You
Having a good time.
you came out here just to do this.
I came out for the food. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's a bakery right next door. That's why I'm here.
Is that what that is down there?
There's a Mexican bakery right next door you can get, and then I think there's a Middle Eastern place that has all kinds of different stuff. There's all kinds of different food.
I'm not gonna
right
lie.
here.
I bought a cheesecake 2 nights ago from First Break. That was pretty good.
Yeah, you look it.
Yeah, I know I do. Hey, if nothing else, I'm gonna eat good.
Here we go. Pretty tough starter here, but if she makes it, the 2 to the 3s, no bargain.
Nice and smooth. Great. Great
No,
shot.
I don't
but
think it's any good.
The 9 ball.
Let's take a peek at the overhead here and see. Yeah, it's no
She
good.
can go rail first, but it's gonna make
she-
things very difficult.
She can go rail first, but she ain't getting a shot on the 3 if she does. I think this may be I don't know. I'm not sure what she's looking at here. She may have to.
You maybe come into the rail and push the 2 towards the 7.
Yeah, that or kick to the top part of the 2 and try to get some kind of cover and separation. But problem with that is if you hit it thick, you're moving it to the hole.
Yeah, I think I like coming underneath the 2 and pushing it towards the 7 ball.
She's called the 2, so I mean, if you're going to shoot this shot, you got to shoot it with some pace. So she's looking at potentially seeing what it'd look like with a jump.
Well, and if she jumps this ball and she holds the cue ball, she can go rail first on the 3 if she needed to. And these pockets are playing pretty forgiving. Shane Wolford's food just got here. And I think he's playing right now, so. And for somebody who was just talking trash about me ordering cheesecake, I see how it is. Christina here with the jump, and she nails it, but oh no.
She's going to have to keep it in her hand. Actually, I don't know what she can do here.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
She's going to have to kick.
The jump is not viable here.
All right.
Yeah. Ordered some steak bites. They look pretty good. What'd you order?
Nothing. Deer Park water. All right. Christina's looking at probably kicking 3 rails here. Try to kick 3 rails behind the 9 or behind the 3. Just missing it. Manny with another nice opportunity here. He's got to figure out, he's got to get above the 4 here and play the 4 in the same hole as the 3. All right, Manny a little short there. He's still going to swing at it.
Yeah, and this rack has been a tough one altogether. He's been put in some really tough positions. Is there a playable defensive shot here?
I think he's shooting here.
Think so?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Overcut it pretty bad. Might get away with it.
And still didn't leave a great shot.
No. But he's not at the table, so Christina will take it.
Yeah, now she's got a pretty good opportunity of pushing the 4-ball up table and leaving the cue ball behind the 6.
What's our next match, do you know, after this one?
We haven't talked about it yet. I'm going to message Brian Kilgore, our tournament director, here in a few. One player that we have not featured yet is the Warrior, Warren Kiamko.
What about Shane Wolford?
And Shane Wolford as well. So we've still got a couple of guys that definitely deserve the opportunity to be seen. And
meanwhile, Christina's going to have a look at this.
Yeah, Shane must have smelt his steak because here he comes. But yeah, Shane Wolford, a great player to feature on the stream. Warren Kiamko. There's a couple other guys who haven't had the opportunity yet. So definitely going to have some good matches coming up. I'm fixing to message Brian and see what he's got in mind next. I think we'll end up getting a B-side match if I'm thinking correctly.
Maybe. And Christina just pulled it, but I think she may get away with it. Nope. Stopped rolling. Based on her body language, she gave it up. Manny with another prime opportunity. Second rack here. Shot by Manny Chow. Looking to extend his lead to 2-0. If you're just now tuning in, we are racing to 7. Alternate break. WPA rules and 10 ball here. 2 and 3 racked in the corner. Three foul is in effect. 10 ball does not count on the break. Oh, and he almost missed that 7 ball.
Yeah, but he managed to pull it out. It's going to take a quick 2-0 lead. And, you know, without making excuses for anybody, Christina hasn't had the greatest opportunity at a table yet, but it will be her break. So see if she can make something happen on the break.
A little flat there from Christina, but she did get the 9 ball to go down on the side. She has a clear look at the 1. Not sure if she can dice it in. Let's take a peek. It's pretty extreme, but in long reach. We may see her shoot here. She's going to go off the right-hand side and play safe, thin in the 1 ball. Like she's going to get a lot of separation, but a clear view of the 1. Manny quick back at the table. took a quick break and back. 2-1's the score. Christina cashing in her first rack. Manny to break. Racing to 7 here, alternate break, 10 ball. First break sports bar. Darts, pool, and poker. Check out Manny Chow's break here. He's looking for the 5 and the 7 to go on the sides. 7 balls down. 1 ball win as well, and the 4-railer on the 3. What's he going to see on the deuce? I think he's snookered. Let's take a peek at the overhead and see what he's got. Maybe he's going to go to the jump cue here. 4 balls readily available. Hanging over the hole. See how Mandy handles this. Jump cue allows a lot of these players to be ultra aggressive. Just a little bit too much speed there. Christina with an opportunity. Even things up and be breaking the balls. It's really about this first shot for her. She opts to play safe. She did get a snooker. Manny's looking at a 2-rail escape, trying to get separation here. Hit the 6 ball on the way down. It's pretty quick to shoot there. Ball in hand for Mrs. Christina. Let's see, I think he may have boogered up the 6 a little bit though. It does go on both sides and the corner. Four to 5 is going to be the real issue here for Christina. Not the easiest situation to get ball in hand. Quite a bit of work to do here. Christina spends a lot of time on the table practicing. Very dedicated to being a true professional. I think most would definitely put her in the top 5 female players in the world. Obviously, most people know she dates the great Feder Gorst. So they have the opportunity to practice together sometimes and be each other's support system at these tournaments and just talk about different pool situations. Both very wise beyond their years. I'm sure she's going to like this. See if we can get a peek at it. Yeah, I don't. She was trying to draw between the window for the 9-10 and just came a little far. be thrilled with that outcome. 2 opportunities in this rack for Christina already. See if Manny decides to I think she can make the ball. She definitely can. Probably gonna go 3 rails. So that's the main view. Two rails for the side. We already saw the view that it goes. Should use the 10 ball to just stop the cue ball right there for the 8. She may even try to draw through it a little bit. Handled perfectly. Will be Christina's break next rack. And just got word, our next match will be Brandon Shuff versus Wilkie. A couple local favorites. Legends of the Northeast. Mr. Wilkie and Shuff. Get some and show enough. Well struck ball there by Christina. Looking to tie it up, and she'll be breaking the balls. No problem. 2-2 is our score. Here's a look at Mr. Manny Chow. Next time you get on your Uber app in the DC area, you may see him. See, what's he getting there? See what he's eating. Are these some cookies or what are you getting there, Manny? Peanuts? What is that, a bag of hand warmers or what? All right, he's going for the Deer Park first. Hydrate. It's important. All right. Nice camera work there from Mr. Stephen White. Back to our main camera here, Christina to break. Struggled so far to get any pop on the cue ball. We'll see. She snuck the 9 ball in the side last time. We'll see if she can get a little bit more pop, getting those balls behind the 1 to exit quicker toward the side. She did. A little bit more power. Look at the 9 ball. Hit the point. And dry once again, but see if Manny decides to try to do something with this 3 ball or if he's just going to duck. Pretty good shot there from Manny. Welded to the back of the 5. It's a pretty tough kick. Time you're that close to the rail, it's really tough to gauge. She's looking at kicking 2 rails. I think no, she's gonna go 1 this way. Manny's still got some work to do. Looking like he may have to play the 2-8 combo. Let's see if we can get a peek at the overhead. Definitely nothing he can't handle. Getting the most out of that. Really close to his work. I heard Shane Wolford earlier say, every time he's shooting combos, he likes to be close to the object ball. Just makes it that much easier. Handled perfectly there by Manny. Nice touch. Keeping the deuce right in the hole for himself. He's a pretty tall guy. You don't see him use the bridge often. Fell on the perfect angle here. 5 to the 6 is going to be the real key this rack. Got perfect on the 4 to get to the 5. Can really pick how he wants to go after it. Manny plays all games well. One pocket, banks, bar table. Be what most would consider a shortstop, or just slightly above, probably. Definitely not an upper elite, but takes a really good player to beat him. Come all the way down and play it in the bottom right. He's got to slow down. Doesn't want it to get on the rail. Not the easiest position here for Manny. Nice recovery. Pretty sweet stroke there. Hit the heart of the pocket. Work the cue ball all the way around here. Three to 2, Manny Chow. And he'll be breaking the balls. Big advantage of Manny right now. It's alternate break format, race to 7. Rack 6 here. First Break Sports Bar and a Choi Memorial Tournament hosted by Feder Gorst and Christina Tkach. Organizers of this event getting up all the added money. 10,000 added. Field of 64. Both wing balls came high on Manny. Christina may love this. Open layout. Straight in on the 1. So get her going here. But yeah, 64 player field, 10,000 added. Over 5,000 to the winner. When we get to the final 16, it will be single elimination.
Something I had missed before when you're looking at those payouts. Did you see what Top Lady pays?
No.
$500 to the top lady. That's incredible. That's a good payday for the last lady standing.
That's awesome. That's a pretty good rule. A pretty good addition. I like that.
That's a big deal. I'm a huge fan of ladies pool. I feel like there's not enough big events out there, and I feel like their paydays aren't nearly what they deserve. So seeing a $500 top lady payout is always cool for me.
Well, Christina with the bridge here. She's got to be pretty tidy to get to the 3. Some traffic on the way to position. See if she can take advantage of a pretty open layout here. Got to clean this one up for Christina. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop going. She's got a shot. She will have to work the cue ball back to get the 4. Be interesting to see how she accomplishes it. A lot of traffic the way the cue ball's going. She may be able to just draw it over and back straight in between the 7-10 and right back over. It's tough to tell how extreme of an angle she does have, but her cueing low, that tells me that's probably her path. Very well done. And she needs a clean bridge here. Probably just going to go forward a little bit and play the 5 in the side. See if we can get a peek at the overhead. Does look like it is available. It's a little high ball hitting this smooth. Making sure she doesn't get too low because she's got to work back for the 6 ball. And just wiggled it in. She's got the perfect angle on the 5 here. Nothing cute. Just trying to make sure she has a nice look at it. She went ahead and came back for the side pocket. I like her choice. Gives her a much bigger window. Some excellent matches here so far. If you're just now tuning in, Sean Wilkie versus Brandon Shuff will be our next match after this short race to 7. Christina being very diligent in her approach as usual. Walking around checking all of her angles. Something that if you watch Federer or Christina, they both do before almost every shot, because they like to view the table from every vantage point. Very workmanlike. Just like their approach, they're very serious. Christina's a very calculated player, very offensive-minded individual. She ties it up 3-3. There's one area that I would say Christina needs a little bit more experience, a little bit more seasoning, would be the safety exchanges. Although she has improved drastically over the last couple years in that arena, she's definitely very offensive-minded, as are most top-level elite players.
Absolutely, and her break looked a lot better last time around. It was unfortunate that nothing fell. She did get a little bit of a pop and a little bit more power on it. So
yeah, and it's, the thing is, it's tough. It's tough when you're of small stature to generate the power that's needed to get the pop out there in the middle of the table. Christina racks and breaks 9 ball very good. 10 ball just it takes a lot of power. You got to generate a lot of power to be able to get up there.
But her breaks, look how consistent the layout is. If you remember the last time.
Well, that's called pattern racking.
If you remember the last time, the 1 and the 3 were almost in the same spot, but a little off.
Once again, dry. So Manny's leading the dance. So I think this is Christina's second of 3 breaks that have been dry, and it's allowed Manny to control.
I don't know about that shot.
Well, I mean,
it was interesting.
Pretty aggressive, but
let's
see if we can take a peek at the overhead and see if he can cut this ball in.
I think it goes.
Yeah, I do too. It's just tough, and it's a reach for him, so it's going to be a goofy bridge. He may even have to go after the cheat, and he is. He's going for the bridge here.
He's going to have to get good on the 2 so he can get good on the 3. If he underrolls this 2 ball, it's going to make, or not the 3, but the 4.
No 3, yeah. But I mean, the key is here. You just want to make the shot and have a view at the 2. I mean, I think he's going to use some left-hand English here and try to spin under just like this. Look at that.
And he ended up at the great angle.
Yeah, but look
treetops.
Yeah, he's going to be over top of this 10. This is no bargain, and I think he may be heading the opposite direction of where he wants to go. We may just see him just completely stop this ball here.
Stop it, or maybe stun it,
or maybe just try to roll into the 8, and just take his medicine on the 4 ball. But either way, he's at the table.
A little high.
Yeah, I think he's going to roll, try to push the 8, just like that.
Good shot. Good call, Jason.
Well done, Mr. Chow. Not out of the woods yet, though. A lot of distance, a lot of range here. It's definitely a missable ball. You got to like him to make it, but
and now we're off to the races. This is a little tic-tac-toe.
Well, the good news is that the 1 ball that you have to be kind of tidy on, the 7 leads right to the 8. So as long as he gets good here on the 6, it's.
He rolled a little far for the 6, but
I think he's
won't
fine.
be an issue.
Manny looking like he's in complete control of his cue ball today. Very smart player.
You see there, he's looking at getting on the far side. That way he can just pop out.
I don't think he likes it, though, because he's going to be a little bit too steep. So that tells me he was looking at maybe pulling it and using a little draw and coming under the 10 up by the side pocket. I don't think he likes it, so that means he's got to come to the left side of the 10. If not, and he decided to do it, and he got short here. I think he got short here. I'm really surprised that he went with outside English there.
I've almost got the line down the barrel.
I think he can make it.
Yeah.
I think he can make it.
But it's going to make getting easy shape on the 8 ball a little tougher.
No, I think if he can see it, I think he can just stop it.
Can he just stop it?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe just pull it back just a hair.
He's got a little angle.
Oh, no, he had plenty. He had plenty of it. The camera plays tricks on you in a lot of those shots. He got absolutely perfect here.
And needed to be, because you get any angle on the 8 ball, it's going to make the 9 ball tougher.
Yeah, nothing doing now.
We're looking at
navigated
a 3-4.
That rack like a true professional.
Manny looking to break the tie.
Manny, the Uber driver, Chow. Looking for his 4th game here.
As well as the break.
All right, 4-3. Leads our rack.
And I'm looking down the barrel here where our booth is lined up with all the other tables, and I see Roberto Gomez down there on table 1. I see Feder on table 6. I know Shane Wolford and Warren Kiamko are both taking a rest. I see Mr. BJ Usry down there. So many good players in this tournament, man. It's awesome that we're getting to see all these good matches, because all of these matches have been pretty competitive.
Yeah, they've all been competitive, all close. Well, except for the Roberto Gomez match, everyone's been within 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, and it's always been competitive.
And here we go with Mandingo to break. All right.
Is that what we're calling him now?
I'm going to call him whatever. All right, look at this 7 ball straight in the heart. One ball's going to dress up nicely if the 4 ball gets out of the way, and it will. 2 and
3
3.
balls sitting by the pocket. Oh, man, this is.
The 1 to the 2 is the challenge here.
And I think, can he not go forward and come around 2 rails and come out kind of by the 6?
Yeah, you mean 3 rails.
Or, yeah, 3 rails.
3 rails. Or he could just go 1, 2. He decided to go 3.
Yeah, that was the toughest shot on the table, I think.
Well, he's not out of the woods. This is no bargain. The position's not tough, but making sure you pocket the ball is. And he's stunned forward perfectly. Look at that.
And again, that cue ball jumped.
Yeah.
Jumped and moved forward like that. That's a really good shot.
It's an unbelievable amount of knowledge that Manny possesses. A lot of experience. Been around this game for a long time. All
guys,
disciplines.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever have the opportunity to take lessons from a pro, from a high-level pro such as Christina or Feder or Manny or...
Well, Feder won't give you lessons.
Yeah, he will for cheap.
No, he's not. Feder does not like giving lessons. He'll give you lessons if you want to gamble him.
Races to 5 for 100.
Yeah, I see somebody in the chat here, Steven, asking where's Joey Tate. He's out. Joey Tate lost. He lost to Feder, and then he lost last round.
He used all his juju trying to beat Feder last night, and he took a tough loss this morning.
Bullets are gone. Kind of disappointed. I was looking forward to watching him play and watching him grind a little bit this weekend, but he got a tough draw, and he didn't play his best.
Lose a big profile match. I mean, you draw Feder in the first round, and you almost get to the hill.
He had. It's not even about almost doing it. He should have won the match. Feder broke really bad, made some mistakes, did not play good. Yeah, Manny got a little goofy here. He'll be all right, but he was looking to get straight in the side there. Sovereign is marked just a hair. Still be fine.
But yeah, guys, if you ever get the opportunity to take lessons from a pro, go ahead and do it. It will change your game for the better.
My suggestion is if you ever get an opportunity to gamble with a pro, do it.
That'll also help you out.
Yeah, well, let's see. Somebody in the chat said Feder gave him lessons. Well, I'll tell you what, you're lucky. Had a lot of people back in my hometown wanting to take lessons from Feder, and he just doesn't like doing it. He doesn't like teaching. He does a little bit. I mean, I think he did some oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Butchered it.
Now, there's a big opportunity here for Christina. She's going to have a tough bank here.
Now, Christina, she loves giving lessons, and she's very good. Christina's very good at giving lessons.
The first day that I was here, when I first saw Feder, I asked him where Christina was, and he goes, "Oh, she's stuck. She's giving lessons all day." She's very, very good. Her lessons on fundamentals, the alignment, the stance, the timing. She's very, very good.
So I don't know, did we see what she called here? Did she call the bank?
I think she called the bank.
I think she should.
I'm not sure.
I think she should shoot here.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Is it going?
A little long, I think. It looked good.
It did look good all the way up until just maybe the third diamond.
She's not going to like this. Manny looking to capture a 2-game lead, go up 5-3.
And that's an opportunity she'd like to have back.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But
and gets Manny to 5.
And she'll get the opportunity to try and keep Manny in his chair, because she's going to be breaking here. See if I can get a lead. Wow. If I'm looking at this correctly, Feder and the gentleman he's playing are 6'6". It is hill. That's what the beads are showing, at least.
Yeah, I mean,
they've been playing for a while, so it makes sense.
A short race and, you know, with a template.
I'm not familiar with who he's playing. Are you?
No, I see a name on the back of his jersey that says Fleming. But
Steve Fleming.
Nonetheless, he just kicked the ball and hooked Feder. And back to our main rack here. Looks like another dry break.
Try and keep an eye on that Feder match for you guys. Keep you updated on what's going on there also.
Maybe pan over there.
Yeah, if I can get this camera high enough. We got a table in between us, so.
Oh, Manny sliced it in.
Yeah, he did.
And I think Feder made a good hit, and I think he rehooked the guy. Maybe not, though.
Feder and Mr. Fleming there having a nice little laugh.
Yeah, a little short there from Manning. Got himself at the 50-yard line. The good news is the 4.8's readily available, so all he's got to do is pocket this ball. He's going to shoot it in the top left.
We do have the camera set up to maybe catch the last couple balls of that rack.
Let's see what Manny does here. We tell Christina to take a bathroom break, bio break, so we can watch her man on the hill.
Manny plays a good carom there.
Yeah, with position and with shape.
There's something really, that one was a pretty easy one, but there's something really nice about a good carom shot. Work of art, really.
And it looks like Feder played another safety back on Steve.
Yeah, they're in a big safety battle. I think Steve had jumped the ball and missed it. Not missed it, but didn't make it, I guess.
Meanwhile, Manny
making short work of this rack.
Running out like diarrhea over here.
Your analogies are the best. J. Diddy for president. Maybe not. Maybe not.
No. That's worse. That's worse than Trump.
Are you on Twitter?
Oh, I'm not on Twitter. I can.
Oh God.
I'm not on Twitter or Instagram, or at least not active. I'm on Facebook.
But you're on TikTok, yeah.
Listen, it tells me I'm an old man, right? They say that if you're only on Facebook, you're old. Well, that's me.
Oh, I guess I fall into that.
I'm not gonna lie. I get on and watch some of those videos that take you to Instagram or to TikTok or whatever that pop up on Facebook. But
oh wow, you got a whole TikTok of you doing those dances.
Oh, I'll do the truffle shuffle. Don't worry, me and Chunk.
All right, Manny takes this rack, and guys, if somebody walks in front of the camera, we apologize.
Yeah, we're gonna pan over to Feder's final rack while Manny's racking the balls here. 6-3.
And it's
Manny Chow on the hill and breaking.
It's going to be the second table when that comes into view.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like the gentleman in the blue shirt is Steve Fleming playing against Feder Gorst. And it's looking like he's going to have to kick at the deuce. And the two Russians both
in trouble.
All right, well, Steve's lining this up. I think I'm going to take us over to
absolutely
Manny's break.
I'll keep an eye on this and fill in as we go.
Looking like it's going to be dry.
Crazy kiss on the one, moves it out.
All right, I'm going to sneak back over there, see if Steve's made his mind up yet. Doesn't look like it.
And, oh, he just called the ball on the side. Is that right?
Yeah.
He's looking to kick behind the two and send it to the side pocket. Christina trying to work out what she wants to do. Hasn't really decided anything yet. And Steve Fleming is going to give up ball in hand with a fairly simple table.
I don't know about that, but either way, he's giving up ball and paw to one of the best in the world, Hill. See if the Russian robot can do what he does. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to pan back over to this Hill match on the winner's side. We'll come back to Christina, Manny Chow in just a moment. Hopefully nobody takes offense, but
and again, it's the second table in line. There is a match going on right in between the camera and that match.
Right.
So
we can see what's going on. No need to apologize. We love it. Extra action here. Looking down the barrel of 7 9-foot diamond pool tables at the First Break Bar and Grill.
Federer's gonna nail the 3.
Is he gonna hook himself? Is he gonna jack himself up? No, I think he's okay.
Christina's still undecided over here. She's got a tough.
Still hasn't shot at the 1, so we're getting a little bonus coverage here.
Right in front of the camera view, they're shooting on that first table.
Take it back over. See if we can do this. Like we're for Fox Sports or something. And she decided to play safe.
And it looks like she played a good one. Did it leak out?
Yeah, you can see the ball, but we're going to go back to Fedor here, see what he does with this 6 ball on the side. See if he can take care of his business over there. And if he wins that, he'll be 2 matches away from the final 16. There's a huge match, huge rack here.
He's ended up a little bit tree-topped on this ball, but
I don't think he gets to do much with cue balls, so I think he will be okay. While he's over there checking on his lawnmower 3000s, let's see what Manny does with the kick. Look at this. Manny with the kick safe.
2 really good safety battles going on all at the same time.
And Federer had the full ball there.
Yeah, now this is going to be a tester.
There's Anthony Luong right there, First Break owner, shooting in the first table. Added 5,000 to this event. Thank you, Anthony. First class establishment here.
Looks like Anthony's going to get out.
It's 8
Federer is
8 to the 9 here. Federer.
Oh wow, what a beautiful shot by Federer.
But he can't get straight. He doesn't want to get straight. He wants to get an angle here. I think he's got just enough. Let's see.
I think he can make something happen.
Meanwhile, Anthony Luong putting down the 10 ball. He's going to be tied up 2-2, it looks like. Looking to add 5,000 and take it back.
Yeah.
How you like that? Put up 120, win the tournament, add 5,000 and break even.
Oh no.
What are we knowing about?
Federer's cue ball was tracking pretty stout towards the
you got to know your speed.
Side pocket.
You got to know your speed, Steven. Here we go.
Hey, his eyes were getting big too, trust me.
Federer goes for the 10 ball to win, to stay on the winner's side. 64 players here.
And Mr. Fleming here taking Federer hill.
And Federer does what champions do. He cleaned it up. We're going to go back to our main match here. Steve Fleming giving Federer all he wanted.
So whoever draws Mr. Fleming on the backside better be ready.
Yeah, I can guarantee it. And Christina looking at, looks like the edge of the right side of the 1 here, trying to get some separation and maybe a snooker.
What a wonderful safety battle we got going on here on the
good news is we got to watch the whole
table.
rack over there, and we only missed a couple frames.
Yeah.
So, and it's been my favorite type of rack though, between Manny and Christina. A lot of tactical exchanges.
A lot of times rotation is a break fest, but to see it get into a strategic chess game is always fun.
It really has not been that. I took lessons from Nacho Libre, he says. Now we got some lessons from Mike Siegel. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Joey Gray, one of the top coaches out there, just got done with the juniors event and then snaps the juniors event off.
Does Joey Gray work out? I'm asking for a friend, you know?
I think so. I'm really not sure.
Oh, okay.
You could probably check his Facebook and figure it out, though.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe after that cheesecake I just watched you inhale.
Yeah.
Maybe you can call Joey and see if he'll give you a little private lesson.
Look, man, he wanted to take me to the gym at like 6 a.m. a week ago when I have to be at the pool hall at 9. I told him he was crazy. And he's like, what, man? I go every day.
All right, Christina looking like she's going to return some type of safety here, I believe. Oh, no, it went in the side.
Good shot there. But I tell him, does it look like I go to the gym every day? The only thing I do every day is eat and sleep.
All right. Looks like the 2 goes, 3 goes. What else do we got here? Let's take a peek at this rack. Back to the action. I think every ball has a pocket.
And 6 ball goes.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a matter of running
where
them.
the path, any real big trouble getting. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any.
The 2 ball does pass by?
Yeah, the
Okay.
2 ball goes. So as long as she knocks this shot down, you would like her to clean up the rest.
It looks like a messy rack, but in reality, everything does have a pocket or 2.
Yeah, and when balls are close to each other like this, and maybe so the 3 didn't go. Maybe I thought the 3 went. Not sure, but must not have. Nonetheless, here we're going to see another game of hide and seek from Christina. She's probably going to bank this ball into the 8 and try to use the wall of balls up there as cover, maybe.
And don't forget, guys, don't go anywhere after this match is over. We got Sean Wilkie and Brandon Shuff. Pretty much the idea of pool in this area is Sean Wilkie versus Brandon Shuff. So
yeah,
it's a match you're not going to want to
get
miss.
some. That's what they say, right? Jeez, watch out, cue ball. Watch out, cue ball. Whew.
Oh, man, and these pockets being so accepting, she got fortunate there.
Yeah, she lost Whitey, and that's what I said. The one weakness of her game is going to be the defensive things. But it looks like somebody in the chat just said that looks like the winner of Feder and Steve, which is Feder. Oh, look at this shot from Manny. Look at this shot. Watch out, cue ball. And he called it.
Wow.
Tell me that man hadn't been playing some one pocket with that kick.
Are the cameras on Christina there, and she's looks a little annoyed.
Well, let's just check it out. Yeah, definitely the annoyed smirk. But listen,
flustered.
I'll promise you this right now: there is no quit in that girl. And this shot right here ain't no bargain.
Yeah, no, not at all. So what were you saying? The winner of Feder and
the winner of so Feder just beaten Steve Fleming. Looks like he'll play Kevin West, who we just watched in our previous match.
a good match.
And look at this shot. Man, he just keeps bringing it.
Kevin was possibly maybe the upset on Jeremy Sosi.
Yeah, I mean, definitely would think that Jeremy's the favorite in the matchup, but it is a race to 7, and Kevin's no slouch. Very formidable opponent.
And Manny here really has a good opportunity to close this match out.
Manny's going to win this one 7-3. Turn out the lights here.
Yeah.
And I mean, what are you going to do? You're Christina. You play an unbelievable safe, and a dude two rail kick and flicks the ball in, and then makes that 4-ball shot. I mean, you know what? Just go shake his hand. That's all I can tell you.
Now, this is not an easy play here. You got to put some stuff on the ball, you know.
Oh, he's fine here.
I'm forever the optimist. So.
Well, I mean, I hear you. He's looking at it. He's looking at coming this way. I'm really surprised that he's not.
I don't know
just
about
queuing
this.
it high inside here and just creeping up that left rail.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but
yeah, he went all the way. He went all the way.
did he come up a little shy?
No,
he's good.
He's perfect. Maybe a little steeper than what he would wanted, but he's perfect.
And never count anything out because every ball is missable. All it takes is
at that distance and that angle, it's pretty tough to miss that one. The 10-ball laying in the hole here. I mean, we have seen this ball missed a couple times, but not by somebody the caliber of Manny. He's pretty zoned in, playing really good right now. Manny Chow.
Yeah, and he's going to take this match down now.
Never really seen him play bad, to be honest.
And Christina got up, shook his hand, and
that's it. Manny Chow, 7-3 over Christina Tkach.
And no rest for the wicked. Brandon Shuff jumping into the arena here. Show enough Shuff.
He's got somewhere to be, I guess. Brews and Cruise is his sponsor.
Talum.
Flying that American flag. Former Moscone Cup member Brandon Shuff.
What was that, 2014 or 15?
1996. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, Brandon Shuff's another one. American player, well-rounded, plays all games well. Been around the scene for a long time. Great guy. Very smart player.
I'm gonna Google this because I'm a historian for pool stuff.
You're the historian, huh?
I try. I mean, I want to know everything.
Well,
I want to know all the history. 2012, it looks like.
Are you gonna remember that?
Yes, I will.
All right, I'm going to take a quick breather here. I'm going to go see if I can grab Feder to jump in the booth with me here.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're going to run a quick commercial, and we'll have another match for you shortly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I got a special guest going to join me this match. Great show off of Get Some Sean Wilkie and Brandon Show Enough Shuff. Both guys from the Northeast, well known up here. Local favorites. Both unbelievable players. And if you're just now tuning in, we're doing a race to 7 alternate break. WPA rules 10 ball. 2 and the 3 must be racked in the corners. 10 ball does not count on the break. You can play an early combo on the 10, but you do not win. You have to spot it back up. And Sean Wilkie with a big, powerful break there to start. Tough look at the 1. And this is Jason Sword with Omega TV, and I am joined by the lovely Christina.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit, huh?
Exactly.
Hey guys, if you're in here and you want to ask Christina a question, we do have the chat open. We do have it available, and it's always good to get some insight from somebody as good as Christina. So feel free to fill up the chat.
Yeah, we got a nice little tactical exchange here. First rack. $64 players here. Over 3 days. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll play tonight until the final 16. Final 16 will be single elimination, but I think we're extending the race. Actually, no, we are extending the race to 9 instead of 7. We will have a Calcutta. I'm not sure if we're going to do it this evening or tomorrow, but final 16 will produce a Calcutta. Give the players an opportunity to get a little bit more jelly. What do you think, Christina? Who's your pick? Who do you think's going to win this match?
I think Sean will. Just my guess. Out of blue. They're both good players, but I think they're pretty even.
Pretty close, right? Well, I'd say you picked right because Sean broke first and Shuff is hooked. Playing the percentages. It's a pretty good turnout. Pretty exciting event. She better say Federer. No, I was asking her for this match. I'm not gonna put her on the spot. She's still in the tournament. What do you mean? If I ask her who's gonna win the tournament, she's gonna say herself. They say, Christina, what was your biggest personal highlight of your career?
I don't know. I think I have a couple that sticks in my mind. I think when I won Women European Championship straight pool in Jasmine Ocean in the finals, I was way behind, race to 75, and I run a big score, and I won the finals, and it was just, you have a lot of victories during your career, but there are some sticking out because of certain emotions you're going through. So I would think it's my personal highlight, and I maybe WPBA when I won and beat Kelly in the semifinal and Woozi Chen in the final. I was pretty also emotional and excited for me. So
a lot of big moments in your young career. All right, I think we're going to get another guest. And meanwhile, Sean Wilkie getting an angle here to swing around 3 rails, I think. It's tough here if he's going short side, right?
yeah, I'm surprised he chose this side of the 8 ball
instead of just going 2 rails to the
Yeah.
other side, right? And watch out, corner
It's
pocket.
perfect.
He may get perfect, you're right.
But it can be very tricky sometimes to go in a smaller area of the 9 ball.
Definitely need to be a lot more precise, huh?
Yeah.
And Wilkie looking to hold serve here. First rack. Clash of the Northeast rivalry here with Brandon Shuff and Sean Wilkie. It's not a gimme though. He's got to hit it good.
Yeah, it seems like an easy ball, but actually this cut it's not really easy.
And he knocked it down. He was looking around like he wanted to dog it. Sometimes that happens when you're playing, huh?
Oh, I know everything about it.
I think everybody that plays pool or watches it does. I've seen a lot of people talk themselves out of making a ball. Christina, you're going to CR Billiards, right, in August? To Minnesota? I believe so.
I think so.
Yeah, I know that. I think Federer said he was going, I think.
Well, he's making schedule first and then let me know where we go.
Well, he's pretty good at it, so. CR Billiards, unbelievable pool hall in Twin Cities. Show enough with the break. Made the 3 balls, got a good look at the 1. It's just a lot of range here. Not the perfect starter, but you'll take it over handing the table over. What do you like here, Christina? Do you like rolling the ball?
I mean, rolling the ball is not easy as well as stopping. So, but if you roll, you're gonna have even harder position on the 2 ball. So you better, you better try to execute a little harder shot, but then you for sure will have an easy one.
And Shuff took nice care of it. He was able to just stop the ball.
Yeah, but he has other side of the angle to go to the 4 ball.
And now he's got a little bit of work here. Tell you what, Brandon looks pretty sharp. Looks like he's getting through the ball pretty good. He's been around for a long time, Brandon Shuff has. We were talking about former Moscone Cup member, 2012, right? You looked it up? All right, I think we're getting joined by Mr. Phil, Omega Phil. You there, Phil?
I'm in, buddy. You there?
Ah, we hear you.
All right, good. How you doing?
Ah, we're sweating all these matches. We've had a lot of good ones.
Yeah, these two players are awesome.
Yeah. Everybody wanted to see this one. Two local favorites. Brandon Shuff looking like he's coming to play, huh?
Yeah, great shot. Who's still left on the winner's side?
We know Kevin West and Feder. Feder just snuck out of Hill. Manny Chow. Yeah,
Who do you play? Manny Chow?
No, we just watched the final rack of Steve Fleming and Feder. And Feder won Hill. He said that Steve Fleming broke it, ran 4 racks on him.
Damn.
In previous match, Kevin West beat Jeremy Sosi, so Kevin and Feder will play. And I know Manny Chow just won, so he's still there. While Shuff cleans up, gets his first rack. Let me see if we can pull up that. I think Steven's going to pull up the bracket for us and let us know who's on the winner's side.
All right. So here's what I have for the winner's side. We have Feder Gorst and Kevin West. The winner of that will play the winner of Warren Kiamko and Dio Alpajora. I don't want to mess this up. We do have some winners matches going with Greg McAndrews and Rick Miller. Anthony Luong, the owner of First Break, is playing Josh Mohammed. Rafael Reyes playing William Butler. Manny Chow is ahead. Roberto Gomez playing Sam Yanko. BJ Usry Jr. and Brian Deska still playing. There's still quite a few matches going. This is second round winners side.
Yeah, I think Shane Wolford's still on the winner's side as well. So.
Yeah, Shane playing Campbell Tyler.
A lot of the cream still there, Phil. Imagine that.
Yeah. Is it 1-1 or is it 2-1?
It's 1-1.
Okay.
1-1. Third rack here.
Well, he got a little lucky there. He almost scratched. A 9-ball saved him.
Had to roll out. What do you like here, Christina? He just rolled out. It looks like he's on the 2-ball. You think he takes on the bank here? You think he rolled out to maybe do something offensive, hoping to get it back?
I think he's gonna play the safe. I don't know. It's pretty hard to play offensive in here.
Why didn't you guys tell me my favorite pool players in with us?
Hi, Phil.
How you doing?
I'm very good.
I watched a little bit of your match. You play good.
Did I?
Look at this.
Wow.
What a shot.
Smooch. Put that on the highlight reel. We'll watch that one again. I'm telling you right now, I've watched a lot of Brandon Shuff, and he looks very sharp to me right now, I promise you. I know it's a short race.
I've seen him play before. He's a great player.
Isn't it, he's going to represent America in World Games?
I know that Shane is. To be honest with you, when Feder got banned from that, I just completely blocked the World Games out of my head. But,
what about me?
well, you too.
That's better.
I had everything.
Thank you.
The World Games this year is the World Games.
You're not his cash cow.
I know.
Oh man, I tell you what. Honestly, I didn't even think about it, but when Feder got asked to play in the World Games, he was so excited. He was just thrilled.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a big deal. I got on, hotels.com and booked it, and it's in I think in Birmingham, Alabama this year.
Correct.
You guys have noticed, though, ever since Federer started winning, the Sword Brothers started building houses and lakes.
Oh, yeah, probably. There's not that much in that rocket ship. There's not that much money in pool, I'll promise you that. Oh, man.
You should see the vehicle he's driving around, Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I rented a Ford Escape, lucky me. I look like Fred Flintstone, yabba dabba doo in that thing. I know how you are rolling around in an Escalade. Look at you.
God, yeah, I can't. My whole paycheck goes in gas.
You and everybody else. That's why I got me a Tesla.
Yeah, I'm close.
Well, hey, Phil, listen, we got a brand new driver on our hands. Christina just got her learner's permit.
Is that right?
She's
Watch out.
bebopping around
Everyone.
town. My Asian wife's teaching her how to drive. I said, oh, my God, if this isn't the blind leading the blind, I don't know what is. Jeez Louise, they're driving around.
She's so
cornfields in
determined,
Indiana.
though. So yeah, she'll be an ace in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been actually driving around DC in the traffic time, so
I heard. They put her in an Oldsmobile with a V8.
yeah, Federer is freaking out in the back seat, praying.
I took them both to a church by my house, Phil, with a big parking lot. I took Federer and Christina there and drove around a little bit, and they're both good. They're ready, though. I'm telling you what, they're going to be road warriors before you know it. They're going to get them a Camry hybrid or something, whatever you hook them up on, and give them a deal on. They're going to buy and drive around and bust everybody in the Midwest.
Yeah, I hear that.
I tell you what, these flights, the way the costs are going up, it's almost impossible to even make money winning.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that too a couple of days ago, because we're booking a few things for some of these events for Steven and a few other ones for hotels and stuff, and I was just thinking how the pool players are really taking a beating, and it's hotels have skyrocketed, flights have skyrocketed, rent-a-cars have skyrocketed, and there's not much change for the benefit on the flip side for our traveling pool players. So I definitely feel bad for them. All their expenses are through the roof right now.
Well, even the cost of food, I mean, they're eating every meal out, and the way the cost of protein and everything and groceries.
Have to get an Omega RV and charge by the night for pool players to stay in there.
Ain't nobody gonna sleep in an RV with your goofy ass. Come on, tell him, Phil. Can you imagine sharing an RV with Steven?
Absolutely not.
God. I'm sitting here watching all these meals he's eating, and I know he'd be lighting them up.
Yeah, he eats for 5 people for sure.
But maybe if it would happen like 2 years ago when COVID started, maybe everything would be so much better because nobody can travel anywhere. It's so expensive, so you just stay home. You don't need out, you don't travel.
Yeah, it's pretty tough right now, pretty tough out there. And you're right, Phil.
Christina, we got to get you guys to Dallas soon. I know Federer keeps asking me about Mike Aikens, but he's always ready, so.
Yeah, whenever we have time.
Yeah, get down there and make time for Mike Aiken, huh? A little sweetheart.
I don't think anybody's sweeter than JP, and JP's trying to play Christina, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. What, bar table?
Yeah, he's a bar table champion.
Her eyes just lit up. She remembers what happened the last time they played.
I always tell JP he's sweeter than a honey bun.
Meanwhile, Shuff grabbing the third rack. Hand to break.
It's a nice jersey you got on there.
Yeah. There's a nice American flag there representing all of his sponsors on the back. It's like Town and Big Time Billiards, Diamond. Omega? Right in the middle, Omega.
Yeah, look at his collar.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Mike's all over the place.
What's it say on the collar?
It says, "Let's go, Brandon."
Okay. He's pissed about the gas prices, too. Look at him. My man, Shuff. I'm telling you guys, look, watch out for Shuff in this tournament. He's looking pretty crisp. Check on this break here. Break it down for us, Christina. Tell us what you think. How'd he hit him?
Well, it's not about I haven't seen people breaking hard. I just can't execute it. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it can be hard when you're of small stature to generate enough power to get through it.
Yeah, that's what Shane always says. The trick to his break, and even Federer's, is the height and the length of their arms.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just more acceleration, and I guess that's why Dennis has struggled for years with it until kind of recently he got it down pretty good. But you're talking about 2-3 years of nonstop breaking practice.
Oh yeah, Dennis is an animal. But even like you think about like Ruslan, for a number of years, I mean everybody was just in awe with Ruslan's 10-ball break. It was unbelievable. I do think a lot of the height and the length has a lot to do.
His arms as long as me.
Yeah.
The whole body. So.
Yeah, Ruslan's
it's
got
so
one
much
arm.
easier to break when you have a long hands.
Mm-hmm. That's why I tell you, you just got to learn how to play one pocket. Same thing I told Bergman.
I got a big fan in here. Somebody said I got $1 million on Sean to win.
Just don't tell him. Another nice shot. Nice control by Shuff.
I was always confused about that with Bergman. I just never understood how he couldn't get it down. You know, he perfects everything else in his game, and I don't know. I was always confused. I mean, I know he had every opportunity to learn every aspect of the racking and breaking, but just never. It's either he didn't try it or want to try it or whatever. He kind of just dealt with it. Kind of like Earl, right? Earl just doesn't want to hear about anything. He just wants to smash him, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a tough thing. I think some players hate the fact that the break is such a big shot and pool. Christina's probably one of them. You know, it's just a tough pill to swallow when you think you're better than your opponents after the break, and you're better at other aspects, pocketing balls and running out and playing position and choices and decisions, but you just can't break the balls, so you have no shot. So I think it's a tough thing as a pool player to struggle with the break, and 10-ball has kind of created that. Just like yourself, Christina, you break 9-ball perfect, right?
Yeah, it's
just one extra ball adds the degree of difficulty times 10.
you gotta figure
That's
out.
like anything else. You put your time in on it, and you'll master it. I mean, I believe that.
The good news is we got a full gym set up at home for Christina, so she's going to start pumping some iron like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's what I was saying, that you just have to figure out where to have power from. Is it like a body power or the wrist power or your muscle power? You just have to figure out where to take this power to be able to know how to use it, you know.
Yeah, definitely would have to be some part of your arm, maybe your core. You know, if you watch like good golfers, a lot of them have really strong core. They work on their core. I'm not sure what all goes into the break, but
I feel like it might have a lot to do with the wrist. Wrist power.
See, I don't use my wrist at all playing pool, so it's kind of hard for me to.
I don't think it's the wrist. If you take a lot of like Shane's breaking videos and look at the slow motion, you'll notice that they're kind of hitting slightly above center ball, and that ball actually stays directly in the air until it hits the one ball. It's not sliding on the cloth, and just causes that pop and that explosion.
Oh, wow. Sean just bobbled that 8-ball. That's tough.
Well, whoever bet that $1 million out there, you better run. All right. Shuff trying to take a 3-1 lead here. Yeah, there's a lot.
Christmas present.
Yeah, birthday too. And he did just that.
Well, now that we got the remote commentary, I think figured out for the most part, Jason, we're definitely going to be trying to get you to jump in with us. I know a lot of people love your commentating ability.
Yeah, I'm happy to help anytime. I love it. See here, Mr. Wilkie, see if he keeps the power up. He's been crushing them.
He lost his cue ball.
That's the problem.
5 balls. So we just got official word. It looks like Josh Roberts is going to be the commentator for Chip and Tony's match next weekend.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, excited about that.
That's what I was saying. If there's one guy that I feel like always picks the right shot playing one pocket, is Josh Roberts.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So he's definitely one of the best to break it down. Very knowledgeable.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What is going on here?
Yeah, we've seen that earlier too. Remember that other straight one in the corner?
Yeah. You almost got to try to miss that ball on this table.
Yeah, he just jumped in it.
Still a little bit of work to do here. He's got to avoid the 8, or you think he'll use the 8 to push him back to the 7? You use the 8, just draw off the 8?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, try to bump it down towards the corner pocket. The 7's pretty easy shot.
I'm surprised
it's kind of complicated.
I'm surprised he just took his medicine there. I think he could have got through that ball and moved the cue ball up toward the middle of the table a little bit more, don't you think, Christina?
Yeah, but he played pure stunt shot instead of little draw. So
He's got a really short stroke, doesn't he?
yeah, it's hard to draw with a short stroke. That's what a lot of American players, I think, struggling with, because for some reason nobody teach here to drop your elbow and to do a long follow through that actually helps to gain a natural power, and you don't have to use this super sharp stroke like Sean Wilkie, for example, if you just learn how to do a follow through.
Yeah, he doesn't have much follow through, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm on the flip side of that. I kind of don't believe in the follow through as much. And if you watch some of the top